No snow outside yet, but we've got a big women's college basketball tilt for you today as the Northern Kentucky Norse host the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons. Here at Truist Arena, good crowd on hand considering they're calling for maybe a foot of snow in this area, but we've got a great college basketball game for you first as Northern Kentucky, dressed in white, wins the opening tip. We are underway. Lauren Lee in full flight. That's Nelson. It goes by, and Nelson able to lay it in. Riley Bess, her third start of the season, and Bess knocks down the triple to get off to a 5-0 lead. 41% from three-point range this season, Riley Bess. Pass just a little bit late, and it's taken away. Jordan Reed to the other end. Reed able to lay it in, and Northern Kentucky going to take a quick timeout. Purdue Fort Wayne with a quick start in this one. Execution frustrated hands in the loss to IU Indy. Tough shot there, and it drops in for Lauren Lee. Right now the Mastodons cannot miss. I'm the 5'10 grad student from Split, Croatia. First player from either bench into the game, Maya Meredith looking to step through. Tough shot in the lane, and Maya Meredith gets the Norse on the board after 3.5 minutes. Finds its way to Kamora Morgan. Under 2 minutes to go in this opening corner. Kamora Morgan for three, got it. Kamora Morgan with a big three. Beastry gets set for three, got it. Well, it's stuck in the net. It will count, but the net still stuck from the last made basket, and it's actually caught up against the bottom of the net. So this one's gonna be a little trickier as it's actually snagged. Good camera work there along the baseline. We're gonna get the cheerleaders involved getting this out. How about this? So they're gonna get the ball out first. Now can she pull the net down? She does it. How about that? That's some great teamwork right there. Even with the record as it was when they came in, she was not a bit surprised that it was that kind of a game. Real quick, the replay was confirmed. It was a 2-point field goal. Now Lauren Lee lines up a three. Nice soft touch and a nice roll as Lauren Lee drops it in. The lead back up to 7. There's Moody inside, trying to go to work. Moody looking to step through, and another shot block. That's Jordan Reed this time. 8th block of the season for Reed. Good post defense so far from the Mastodons. Three on the way is good for Lokitsa. Not a big three-point shooter. Lane is Lee, gets in trouble, kicks it out. Lokitsa looking for another. Not this time as Noelle Hubert gets the rebound. Beastry, rise and fire, and got it. And Hamilton also checked back in for the Norse. Lee cut off. Swings it out. Ella Riggs, wide open three. Got it. Cincinnati native buries the triple, 33% on the season. And just 5 of 17 from three-point range. Meanwhile, the Mastodons 50% from the floor and 56% from three-point range. What a move there, and the lay-in by Riley Bess. Freshman on freshman crime right there. The Mastodons push the lead back to 12. Now the other end, Beastry trying to make it happen, and she hits a tough shot. Nelson got through the screen for three, it's short. Time for Beastry, 4 seconds to go. Beastry from beyond half court, oh, it rims out. The freshman nearly buried one at the buzzer. Point lead. Ready to get underway. There's Riley Bess to Alana Nelson. Jordan Reed into the corner. Alana Nelson for three. Got it. That's a great way to draw up one coming out of the locker room. There's Morgan. Maya Meredith for three. Got it. Again, the Norse have gotten it down to single digits as Maya Meredith knocks down another three. But quickly to the other end, beating the Norse down the floor is Jordan Reed, who lays it in. Wagner looking for the cutter. It's back out to Bess. Uses her speed and creativity so well and lays it in. Riley Bess with another big bucket. It's a freshman versus freshman showdown, and the freshman at the other end gets a layup as Beastry lays it in. Beastry. That one rattles out, and Maddie Moody comes up with it. Moody lays it in. Norris are as close as they've been in quite some time, within 6. There's Bess. Get up top, Kreshevitz. Reed comes around. Reed will take the jumper. Got it. Well, you get a confident-looking shot there from Jordan Reed. Sharia decides she's going to take it. A little bit strong, no good. Battle for the rebound, ends up in the arms of Tasha Rushton. Northern Kentucky still looking for their first lead of the game. Rushton looking to give it to them. Got it! Northern Kentucky leads with 4:26 to go for the first time. Tasha Rushton with a 3. 2-point lead for the Norse. Kreshevitz with a nice handoff to Lee. Now we'll get it back, working on Jordan, one-on-one. Kreshevitz backing down, laying it in, all tied up at 72. There you see what Karina Beastry has done. 30 points. Really carried Northern Kentucky into the fight offensively in this one. Walterman kicks it out. Maddie Moody for the lead. Got it! Moody in double figures with 11. The Norse lead by 3 with 1:35 to go. Get it to Lee. Tries to pass inside. Tough catch. Shot too strong. Tip back out. Nelson comes up with it. Best extra pass. Lee puts it on the floor. 30 seconds to go. Lee across the lane. Nelson for the tie. No! Battled around. Kreshevitz sticks it in and will go to the line to try to convert the 3-point play. Oh my! Missing again, but this is where those offensive rebounds came in large, getting that second and third chance. Now Kreshevitz at the line to tie. Got it. And now Northern Kentucky will play it out. No timeout here from the Norse. All tied at 81. Norse can take the final shot of regulation. Marcassano encourages her defense. Norris going to try to take the last shot here, it appears. Rushton continues. Rushton kicks it out. 4 seconds. Moody drives. No! It goes out of bounds, and it will go to Purdue Fort Wayne. They will take a timeout. Jeff Hands is going to appeal that. And again, you have to have indisputable video evidence. That is the whole thing, and it looks like it was off the hand of Alana Nelson. Let's take another look at that. If we can back it up again and see if that was indeed Nelson's hand or was that Moody's. That's the question. Whose hand is that right here? That's Alana Nelson's hand. And there's no other player over there. That, if I'm seeing it the way the officials are seeing it, that'll be Northern Kentucky's ball. Norris to inbound. Enter down low, and an offensive foul called against Maya Meredith. 1.1 to go. Reed to inbound. Lobbing inside to Kreshevitz, and she throws it straight out of bounds, and it wasn't touched, so now the Norse will get the ball right there. Purdue Fort Wayne does have one timeout, it should be pointed out, so if the Norse score quickly enough or turn it over, they could take a timeout. Here we go. Lob down low, it's tipped out of bounds, and it will go out of bounds, and that will take us to overtime. Twists and turns galore, and in the end, it's 40 minutes, not enough again for these two teams. We will head to overtime, all tied at 81. Tied at 81 as we head to overtime. These two teams went to overtime in Fort Wayne at the end of the 2025 calendar year. The game that Northern Kentucky won 88-85, and these two teams decided 40 minutes is not enough again. As Kreshevitz will tap it, and Beastry will win it, and Beastry will go in and lay it in. 32 now for Karina Beastry, and the Norse have the first 2 of the overtime. Both teams get an extra timeout in overtime, which gives Purdue Fort Wayne 2 and Northern Kentucky 1. Reed kicks it out. Bess for the lead. Got it! Riley Bess. She's got 27. Inside to Moody. Moody will take a mid-range jumper. No. Jordan had it for a moment. Reed comes away with it. Reed looks to push. Into the corner. Nelson got it again. Just like that, a 4-point lead for Purdue Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne try to slow down this Northern Kentucky offense. That looked like it was kicked, but no call. Mastodons quickly the other way, and this time the finish is good by Reed. Time running out on Northern Kentucky. Beastry thought about it, puts it on the floor, jumps in the lane, got it. That's 35 for Karina Beastry. Down to the final 10 seconds. Morgan will put up another three. It's well short. Meredith sticks it up and in. That will likely be the final bucket of this one. A wild affair, and Purdue Fort Wayne returns the favor. The Mastodons able to win it in overtime over Northern Kentucky by a final score of 97-91.